All right.
What is up?
Hi.
Boston Sarce Party 2024.
You should have committed to the pirate thing.
I know.
That would have been great.
You know how much it costs a pirate to get his ear pierced?
A buccaneer.
That's right, boy. Very cool. We're going to be doing the awards ceremony very quickly, but we wanted to hop on here.
Can I just say real quick, I need to interject.
You got it.
How awesome Tabletop Trio is.
Yeah,
I agree.
I've come to a decision. We talked about it on the way up here.
And they
boys.
are so much more professional than we are.
Way more
professional.
I'm going to say Tabletop Trio is the official sister podcast of Full Slice Podcast. We are one.
Yeah. I mean, and it's great to have producer Bob over here. Like,
no one can run a board
you know
like
what?
Bob.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, Bob. We need to have you more often.
He's got it.
Hey, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to help you guys out. Whatever you guys need.
You do a good job,
gotcha.
dude. You make us look good, and we're happy to be here with you guys. Thank you very much for all the help.
I mean, last night too at Burke's, like having everything set up ready to go. By the time we showed up an hour and 15 minutes late.
Yeah. Faith in humanity.
I think
thanks Connecticut.
I think having Bob on board kind of cemented Tyler's reputation of how much he really does.
Oh my God, 100%.
And yeah, Tyler's here in spirit. He's not dead, but he's home.
Yeah,
he's not.
Now he's got to take care of that family.
He's got some family stuff he's taking care of. Tyler's the man.
We love you, Tyler.
We love you, Tyler. Yeah. So there's a lot of friendly faces we had last year. We got Whitehouse Station. We got Hell's Kitchen. We got Karma Sauce. We got everybody that was here last year. We got a couple new, DEFCON.
Jersey Barn Fire, Hook and Arrow.
Yep, Burke's.
And hooking us up last night with the little party. That was fun.
Burke, that was an awesome time. Dude, trivia was really fun. I think we should do more with trivia.
Spice Beast here?
Yeah, Spice Beast made it. Yeah, they were in Philly. They were a new
Philly show.
New face for Boston. Bally Marley was here. It's here.
Volcanic Ash we had earlier.
Dude, that was really
Island
good.
of the Sun.
Yep. Spices of the Sun.
Spices of the Sun. Sorry,
yep.
Island of the Sun. I'm thinking Weezer.
Yeah. They were here for. They were in Philly.
They were in Philly and Boston.
They did Boston last year. Yeah. Their Green Devil Dance is one of my Mount Rushmore sauces. I'll say that until.
Yeah, I remember. I remember when you sat me down that night in your garage and you were like,
"Try this.
This is the sauce you have to try." I was like,
good.
"Okay, yeah, it's delicious,
super good."
Do you often get sat down in his garage?
He tried a lot.
Yeah.
He tasted a lot that night.
He needs me to come over quite often and sit down and
in the chair.
In the chair. I have to sit in the chair. All the lights go out.
It's the one from the first James Bond, the Daniel Craig one.
Oh yeah. He's like, the whole world's gonna know that you done scratched my balls.
So it was more.
It's one of my favorite scenes, honestly, from that movie.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, because just the lighting in that alone is great. Sorry, cinematic.
It was more or less of me being like, dude, you have just like as a friend, like, dude, I love you. I want you to try this. And he'd be like, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying here.
Yeah, it's different from when I say I love you. You need to try this.
Yeah. So, am I an extra in a John Wayne movie now?
Garage activity.
But no, listen, it's a beautiful day today.
There he is.
There he is.
Oh, who we got coming up here?
Cody.
Cody? That's Cody?
He's going to try some stuff.
He tries stuff?
Yeah, he does.
What kind of stuff does he try?
He tries everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Look at him. Look at him walking there with his golden locks. He's a wonderful lad.
Golden locks?
Cody.
They look brown.
Cody.
He's got to come in first.
Yeah,
and then he's going to
make him buy
here.
tickets.
I don't know about that. Anyway, so it's a beautiful day. We got the sun out. It's a nice little cool breeze coming off of the bay.
I'm gonna guess it's like 56 degrees.
I'm honestly gonna disagree with you and say it's probably about 64.
What is it, Phil?
Oh, I don't know.
What's the temperature?
We got 55.
55. 55. We're so off.
I'm one off.
Whoa.
1 degree.
Whoa.
What's going on here?
Whoa.
We are getting a special
sauce.
delivery bone sauce.
Oh, hell yeah.
We got the homemade blue cheese and the homemade ranch.
Homemade blue cheese, homemade ranch.
Oh, my God.
Eat ranch again, but
Hey, let's do it.
there's a napkin under here.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Thank you.
These are the Cadillac napkins too.
Yeah? All right.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, see, these are the Cadillac napkins.
Cadillac
napkins. All right.
Everybody grab one.
Oh man.
Oh, God.
Oh jeez.
Thank you.
Oh. I need a wet nap. Actually, you know what?
Are we
do we-
encouraged to use the sauce? Are we? What's the?
So,
I just remember Cadillac and napkin.
homemade ranch, homemade blue cheese. I got to go for that homemade blue cheese because I'm a blue cheese boy.
And again, these wings
these
were
are
brought
nice and
over by
hot.
Bone. Oh,
Bone sauce.
Fuck that up. Bone sauce.
Bone sauce. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Right?
Bone sauce, everybody. I don't want to influence the rest of y'all, but
I'm a big flats guy.
Yeah, I'm a flats guy too.
so am I. But I just saw this chunky boy that I had to go in on.
Right was blue and left was ranch.
Look at producer Bob over here. He's got, man,
I'm all in on this.
this is about to turn into an OnlyFans video based off of Bob's face. Can only find this behind a paywall.
So, bone sauce, what I like about them, I love it. We're talking about it right now.
Excellent.
What I like about bone sauce is they were able to make a shelf-stable, buttery,
Yeah.
sweet, tangy wing sauce, which is not easy to do.
All right. Now, big test right here.
I love the seagulls in the background.
I know, right? Big test. The finger lick. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's almost sexual.
I like a good sauce that makes you suck to the bone. I love it.
Oh my God, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, here he is.
Oh, shit, napkin.
I just ate wings. How are you?
What's up?
What's up, sir?
Cody, he's here to try some stuff.
Cody's gonna try stuff.
What's up, Mish? Cody was one of our judges alongside with myself, Chris Bisson, and it was really cool to see Cody try some things. Bobby McFadden.
There you go.
He'll be here. Bobby's on his way. Bobby was featured in the Hulu show Super Hot.
Oh yeah.
Very big face in the hot sauce community right now.
I think I got to episode 4 or 5 before I had to go to sleep, and then I haven't gone back yet.
Dude, it was pretty cool because they showed the hot sauce making process. They showed the pepper growing process. They showed how you actually get the Scoville scale of certain sauces. Just pulled the curtain back on so many things and brought more people to the hot sauce community.
That dude that was he was growing that pepper in his basement in that he had that tent.
Yes,
That
I think
grow
it was
tent?
Jimmy Pickles.
Jimmy Pickles. Yeah,
that
that's
guy,
the one.
So, fun fact about Jimmy Pickles: I've been hydroponically growing seeds from Jimmy Pickles for like the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Everything I've ever got from that guy propagated or what's it called? Germinated. Germinated. I got a reference Phil for that.
He's the germinator.
Germinated, like 90% of them germinated. It was really weird for that to happen. We got Hot Sauce in the building. They are a great little podcast out of New Jersey about hot sauce. Really cool guys. Eric and Corey, nice. Did you guys? What do you think about that ram sauce Johnny had
Holy moly.
Oh my God. Brand new sauce
from Jersey Barnfire?
from Jersey Barnfire. That ramped up sauce. Wow. It's
Harpoon
okay.
Brewing, Harpoon Beer Hall, whatever the one they want us to tag. Thanks for hosting us. Good little spot. Got the ocean smell. You got the seagulls.
You know what? And Harpoon Brewing, thank you so much for all the promotion you did. I really appreciate it. This show is going to be so much bigger now. And, I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Fucking God. Oh, my gosh. I wanted to point out a couple cool, unique places to stop if you're here. Volcanic Ash had a cool caramelized. They have like a caramelized onion, spicy chili. It's like a binder. Phil said would be the best thing to describe it, right?
You could use that as a binder.
Yeah, very much so. I also think
Gotcha.
Bally
And the
Marley.
wind has doomed us.
Oh,
Yeah,
no. Oh, no.
yeah.
We got a sign down out front.
Is it getting too windy?
Another one's gonna get down.
We're just getting a gust.
Another
It's
one bites
a
the
small little gust.
Watch the ornaments or whatever the hell, the trophies.
Yo, God.
Oh, yeah.
That skillet might blow away.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what
That's
wind?
the only
what
thing
kind of
holding the
wind-
table down.
What kind of wind we would need for a skillet to blow away?
Which natural disaster occurred in 2006?
There's your trivia question. Butterfly Bakery has a lot of maple-themed sauces. I think you guys should check them out. Really cool. Vermont maple syrup. It goes hand in hand.
Who's going to check these out?
Me.
Oh, okay.
I'm excited to. I'm talking about what I'm excited to do.
Oh, okay.
And I'm trying to share with you guys what I think you guys should go check out. I think you should check out Volcanic Ash because me and Phil spent a little time over there. I think you'd like them. Paste, like a good binder, good thing. They also have some chili crunch, some chili oil down at Ballymarley next to Burke's here. I was really impressed. I think they're better than some of the leading brands.
Okay.
I think it's pretty cool to see a chili oil presence in a hot sauce show like that.
Quick question.
Watch
Is
out, David Chang's gonna see
is
you.
SD Sauces here? Is she here?
No, she's doing Philly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Estee's very busy
Because they
Her
were
sauces sell themselves.
I see her everywhere.
She is everywhere. I don't know how she can be in all these different places at one time.
At one time, but good for her, man.
She's got
great Thai sauces.
Very good Thai sauces.
They're so good.
Yeah, once again, thank you to Tabletop Trio. Thank you for helping us get set up. Thank you for setting up the official Boston Sauce Party podcasting booth. We're going to sit down with Hop Sauce later. We're going to let Crispy Sohn sit in for some spicy memories for session 2 today.
What time's he coming?
He'll be here a little later.
All right.
He's on his way. But yeah, thanks again. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let's get it kicking.
All right.
Yeah. What are we doing? Are we?
I'm going to taste. I'm doing a tasting.
Are we tasting right now?
I'm going to go taste now, yeah.
Okay, so
I'm going to recite poetry for the next 4 hours.
okay.
So
The Raven.
the claw.
The claw. The claw
I
has
just did
chosen
that.
him.
I
I
just
did want to
did
talk
that.
about real quick. Nah, fuck it. It doesn't
No,
matter.
dude,
come on.
Please,
It's
please.
the morning. It was a nice morning.
It was a great
Oh.
morning. Where did we go, Phil?
Oh, we had a nice morning.
Pepitas.
What?
Pepitas.
Pepitas, but it's
Pepitas,
it's hosted at Lamplighter.
Brewery.
I can I don't know why, but as soon as we
Very
went
cool
in there
atmosphere.
for breakfast burritos
Atmosphere.
and coffee, I could see us camping out there till midnight tonight.
Yeah.
Can you?
It's nice.
I think that might happen, but
It's like a nice little
definitely-
fun.
we're gonna close
but-
it down.
I did kind of suggest go F1 racing with Bob and Joe tonight.
Oh, did you see
So
that?
maybe you do a little F1 racing. Check it out. You know what? We'll have to
Little
check out the
Uber-Doober?
internet. Maybe go there from here and then all go to Lamplighter.
Sounds fun.
I think that's yeah. Let's do that.
Maybe get like 1 or 2 races in, whatever.
F1.
Yeah. But anyway, the Lamplighter, Pepitas,
good time.
the coffee was so good. I had a spicy mocha.
Yeah.
I figured let's get into the mood right now, and I had the spicy mocha, and it was so good.
So
they used
good.
some kind
So-
of like a what is
Spicy
it called?
cow?
Like a cayenne chocolate,
Yeah.
and it wasn't spicy, but it had a little extra zing to it.
Nice.
Very much.
That was good. The burrito was great. There was Boston baked beans
there
on
was
that
beans
thing.
in the
Oh.
eggs were fluffy. There was a little bit of meat in there with a
Yeah.
little cheese.
What a
little
great
beans.
burrito.
Perfect
Cool-
food
cool
to get
vibe,
me
too.
ready to give out the awards.
Yeah, the atmosphere was awesome, and I could see that being just a great place to
I want to camp
hang
out there. I want to bring a blanket and just sleep there.
Well, you can do that.
We're going to be giving out the awards here in about 5 minutes at the Fuego Box table over there, who sponsored the awards. Thank you to Fuego Box. I'm going to be giving out the Golden Skillet. We're going to do the Wicked Pissa. We're going to do the Green Monster. Getting ready to do that.
me.
So stay tuned, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the Full Slice Podcast Tabletop Trio collaboration at the Boston Hot Sauce Festival 2024.
I think. All right. I think I'm going to key this. I'm going to key this term. The full tabletop trio,
I like it. Yeah.
or the full tabletop slice, because you know what? If we add you guys, it's no longer a trio. It becomes what's a 3 plus 3? It's 6.
Oh, he
It's
doesn't have his help?
septuplets.
He doesn't have Lori
So
with him? Or?
like I don't know what you call it. So we'll just call it the full table.
Shit.
I like it. The full table.
The full table. That's
Full
it.
table.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the full table at the Boston Sauce Party.
Slice Podcast.
Love it.
Guys.
Yes, give me some of that. You just cracked that bottle open at Whitehouse. I want to put that on a cracker. That's my favorite.
This is the table sauce.
Yes,
And
dude.
I-
We got to say thank you to these guys. They've helped us out a lot with the podcast. This is Whitehouse Station Sauce Co.
If anybody ever told me Tyler was going to have a Carolina Reaper version of anything, I would have laughed in your face. But he's about to try it right now
Yes,
for the first
oh,
time.
Ranch dressing is too spicy for Tyler.
Yeah.
It is. This is. Oh, I don't know.
This is going to be okay for him, I think. I guarantee you're going to like it. It's
Yeah.
sweet. You're a sweet sauce kind of guy.
Yeah, it's good on seafood.
I've replaced ketchup in my house with table sauce.
John's been super supportive to the Full Slice Podcast, Whitehouse Sauce Company, njsauce.com. Thank you for sponsoring this episode of the Full Slice Podcast. What'd you think of that table
That
sauce?
was great, dude. I can slam a whole bottle of that stuff. Go to whitehousesauce.com to get yourself one of these right now.
You could do that, but you can also go to njsauceco.com.
It's the same. It's the same website. I don't know why he's got 2 websites. They take you to the same place.
njsauceco.com. You also were a big fan of the white peach habanero, and Phil likes the savory sauce.
The sweet,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sweet
Big
and
fan.
savory
Big
mixing
fan.
together, man. That's my favorite
Yeah.
one right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Scientists, absolute
spicy.
geniuses.
Yeah, he's a very talented chef.
If you guys want to check out Whitehouse Station Sauce Company, you can go to njsauce.com. They actually have a 3-bottle sauce pack you can get for $27.99. If you mention Full Slice Podcast, they'll probably be happy.
All right. Thank you, Whitehouse Station. Yeah.
Thank you, Whitehouse Station.
You want to redo that last
Yeah,
one?
I do.
Nah, we're
Yeah.
good. We're good. We'll take it. Yeah.
Somebody put them on.
That's it. That's a display of kindness from humans.
What?
Once again, Tabletop Trio came in for us.
What are we doing here?
Full Slice Podcast, Tabletop Trio.
Full table.
The full table.
Full table. So what'd you guys think of day one yesterday?
It's phenomenal.
Yeah?
That was awesome.
It was a good
butthole
time.
hurts.
Was this your first hot sauce festival?
This is my first hot sauce
Oh,
festival.
we popped this cherry, huh?
Oh, yeah. You weren't gentle either.
No, we
You
weren't.
made a terrible
No.
mistake.
That's it.
Well,
Yeah.
you dove in. Yeah.
I did. Both feet. The hot marshmallow, which I keep messing up with a hot egg.
Yeah. Still.
It's not an
Doesn't
egg.
matter.
Egg.
Marshmallow,
Yeah.
egg. Actually, the sugar actually kind of helps a little bit. It helps cut it, kinda.
Oh, yeah.
But it's also like
No, he's like
Not
shaking
going
his
out.
head.
No,
No,
no.
Oh, that's my
no.
bunghole.
But it's like no, but it's like napalm. Napalm for
Oh,
your
that's
asshole.
right. You did that. Oh, my God. I forgot about that. Oh, my God. Your first festival, you do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
And
Oh, my
then
God. That's like going to Vegas and hitting roulette instantly and be like, it's all like this. It's like, no. Don't judge the
No,
whole
it's
thing.
not all like this.
He's forever going to be chasing the dragon for the rest of his
Oh,
life.
Yeah.
I did the pizza one the first time. So it's
That's
a thing
right.
that we do accidentally.
What is with this show?
And then in the afternoon, we both did a dab of Maggie's deathmatch sauce.
Oh, my God, dude. Wait till
And-
you see later when they do the pizza.
I'm going to try that, too.
He's
You
like,
are?
He's like, I think we're gonna do the pizza.
I'm
like,
lactose intolerant.
I'm like, you shouldn't. We have a 5-hour drive home.
That's
we have
fine.
a 5-hour drive home. I
Yeah.
know what happens with the pizza. I did it twice.
Sadistic
You
bastard.
really shouldn't. I don't think there's that many places to pull over.
If it gets you, it gets you. I did the one chip challenge before a road trip. I'll never do that again. I stopped at every fucking Giant and Kroger's and all these other horseshit little grocery stores from here to New York. Like
Diarrhea
oh, no.
sponsored by Giant.
We're going to be
Kroger.
lucky if we get home by like 1 a.m. with
Yeah.
the amount of pit stops we're going to have to
We're
make
gonna have to stop so
tonight.
many times.
By the way, I'm over here. I'm just not on camera.
Yeah, Bob.
Bob's here too.
Like yesterday, I
all of
said
us.
Tyler's here in
Everyone say
spirit,
hi,
but he's still
Bob.
alive.
Yeah. You should
Bob,
have,
thank you very much. You've been
Yeah,
doing
Bob.
everything that Tyler would be doing. Tyler's, taking care of some stuff, and we were like, oh my gosh, we're gonna need Bob's help. Bob's like, yeah, I'll just do what we do for our show, and we could just do it together. It really means a lot to us that you guys were able to do it to this level. So thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. Glad to help you guys out.
Yeah.
Like, I love doing this.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
this
yeah.
has been so
And
much
you're
fun
good at
hanging
it.
out. And it's an absolute pleasure to meet Graham. Like, this was so much fun.
Hot Graham number 2.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Should collab with them.
I still haven't met them, and I want to.
You want to go talk to him?
I'm gonna.
I'll
go
introduce
talk
you.
to them.
Yeah, we'll
I
get
gotta
that tell you.
started.
I'm Graham, and I want my face on your bottle.
Lorne is one of the most fascinating people because he and his wife that started the company, they are classically trained musicians.
They can adopt you. Your name will
Oh.
be Graham. That would be so
But
good.
yeah, no. So they're very cool people, very knowledgeable. Honestly, if Lorne ever decides to get into audiobooks,
Yeah, we talked about that.
uh,
Don't listen to it while you're driving.
no. Listen while you're trying to go to bed, and you will. I mean, just the sultry tones of his voice.
Kind
my
soul.
God,
Yeah, it's-
and a kind soul. Yes.
Seeps of kindness.
Yep.
That's a disgusting thing to say. So, what were some of the sauces that stood out to you, being that it's your first festival? Like, what were some of the ones you took home?
So I really like the chicken wing guys over there. Their wing sauces.
The bone sauce.
Bone
Yeah.
sauce.
Yeah.
Bone sauce. Phenomenal.
You know why it's called
Yeah.
that, right? Because if you give that to your lady,
Yeah.
I don't know. What are you trying to say, Kyle?
feed it to anyone you love.
Did anyone catch what one of them yelled out yesterday?
Oh yeah, yeah. Joe decided to say you're a bitch, and he said, "Fuck you."
Why
Why'd you? No.
No, him. I call him.
Oh.
yeah.
During the marshmallow thing. Because he's like, who's going to go for 2? He's like, I don't know. And he looked at me. He's like, should I do it? I was like, well, if you don't, you're a bitch. And then all the crowd laughed. And then you said no, so you're a bitch. I was right.
I regret
said
nothing.
what I said,
My
and
butthole
I'm
still
right.
hurts.
So I got to ask Phil, the beer professional here. What are you thinking of some of the beer you've had? What are some of the beer that stood out that you got to try? We did Lamplighter last night. We're at Harpoon
Oh,
right now.
I thought you were Harpoon.
No, everything.
Oh, what did I do? Lamplighter and.
You got the barley wine.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that was good. That was really.
We got
good.
really fancy wine glasses too, which was like
Yeah, it was neat.
it
We
was
were like,
top notch.
We bought fancy wine.
Yeah.
you did?
We went as dorm room could be. We bought Red Baron frozen pizzas,
And Boone's Farm.
frozen cheese
Delicious.
sticks, like the cheesy bread sticks. Then
Yeah.
we bought a charcuterie board and like rum barrel wine.
Nice.
You guys dated
Nice.
each other. Jesus.
Joe, would you like to tell him how
Sounds
many
like a
calories
nice
you had
night.
last night?
I don't want to talk about it. Let's just say it's not going on any of my stuff. None of my tracking stats need to know what this Saturday was and what I did.
Listen. You know what? This is the time to be away. This is the time to, this is cheat weekend.
So
this is fun time.
So I was under the impression that frozen pizzas are about 11 to 1,200 calories for like the whole thing.
Right.
That's usually. I bought a company whose I've never I thought I heard of it from another YouTube thing of where they were comparing all of the frozen pizzas. This was like a good one. I was like, I think this is it. It had a mustache on the box that you could actually poke out and then wear the mustache. So I did. And
so I did.
So I'm going, and then Graham goes to enter how many calories he ate, and I look over at my box, and I'm squinting, and I'm like, that can't say 340, right? Like that can't be right. And then he goes, do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to lie? And then I'm like, well, what is it, 4 servings? Because that's usually what they are. And he goes again, do you want me to lie? It was 5. It was 5 servings.
5 servings of
340 calories.
So let's talk about some important subjects.
Sure.
I am so proud to be a part of Bob becoming a man yesterday. Eating a steak with his hands.
Dude,
we went straight savage mode when those steaks came over off the grill.
Didn't know where that sentence was going.
And my God.
Really didn't know where that was going.
Bob said it was the happiest day of his life.
It was the manliest I've ever felt.
Dude, it was so good.
Ever.
And you looked like a champion, sir.
So Kyle came up with these steaks, and he's like, oh, yeah, the
I
steaks
butchered
are
them
ready.
myself from full loin, dude. I was so proud of that.
And he brings them up and sets them down on the table here, and he goes, all right, boys, enjoy. So I just go in, I grab that steak with both hands and just went to town.
We all did.
Because we were so hungry.
So
then somebody decides to be the one-upper of the group.
Someone tries to big dick us.
Hey, listen. Right? I didn't try, first of all.
But no, he accomplished. He accomplished. I won't get to.
So I was talking right over here to Burke. So I turn around because I saw the steaks come in. No more than 5 minutes. It was no more than 5 minutes. I turn around, all the steaks are gone, except 2, because one person hasn't picked theirs up yet, and then one was mine. Yeah. So I'm like, is this my steak?
You left me a whole thing.
And
you got the heart condition. You leave a whole fucking steak for it.
Dude, I didn't even fucking think of that. Dude, they're ribeyes. They're good.
Listen, he could go full carnivore diet and be fine.
Yeah.
If you did go full carnivore, I think there is serious ways you could turn any illness around.
Yeah, seriously.
I swear by that.
Yeah, no, seriously, because look at all the people that have the what are they called? No, not cancer, but they're the autoimmune autoimmune diseases.
Yeah.
Apparently go away when they do the carnivore diet.
Yeah, it's
but
cured
anyway,
a lot.
They
I did want to say
it's really good for you.
it was delicious. I don't want to sound ungrateful. There it is.
Delicious.
Well, you are an ungrateful son of a bitch, Phil. Okay, but
I don't give a shit.
I want to get back to the quote unquote pseudo genius.
So I turned around, all the steaks are gone. And then I look at you guys. They're like, did you guys eat them all already? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, you fools. We're in a hot sauce thing. I grabbed my steak like it was a slice of pizza.
Yeah, a free steak wasn't good enough for
I
old
started
Joe.
going from each booth, and I called it the Around the World tour. Yeah, and I just had each come in like, what would you put on this steak?
Did you make it all the way around? Because I remember right before you got to Hell's Kitchen, you didn't have much left.
No, I got there.
So you got there. You stretched it out. Good man.
I stretched it.
Good
I was
man.
like, small bites. We got to do small bites.
Because once I realized what you were doing, I was like, damn, that's so smart.
So the reason
Sounds
I
the
thought
first
about
time
it was because a lot of the times I eat hot sauce, it's on steak. This is prime opportunity to taste test.
Yeah.
Bro, you're
Yeah,
this is the road.
instead of using like the paper or plastic little
Right.
spoons that everybody else gets, now you get to know
What
what you're gonna do with it.
How does it flavor with the meat? And with salt, pepper, I think they put a little bit of garlic on there, and then they had a little bit of bone sauce.
I
but
can
it
tell
wasn't a
you
lot.
right now, I have never been more intimidated in my life than when I handed that man 6 steaks, and he looked at me and said, how do you want me to cook them? Dude, I thought I was interviewed by a pit bull.
My exact answer would have been yes.
I said medium rare would be fine. If anybody wants it longer than that, we'll throw them back on. He goes, got it, bud.
And then
did you let him eat any steaks?
He didn't want to. I offered him. He's eating wings all day. He's full.
Dude, I walked, as soon as I finished that steak, I walked over there, gave him a fist bump, and said that was maybe one of the best steaks I've ever had in my life.
It was
perfectly cooked.
Perfect.
Shout out to Bone Sauce,
That's
man.
where I'm going to go against Joe. A good steak doesn't need sauce. It just doesn't.
You're right. It
I didn't
doesn't
have any sauce. It was still good.
It's delicious.
Yeah,
But when in Rome.
And
It
that's
was a prime
you were gonna
ribeye.
say
It was a
that.
prime loin. It was a
and
$400 loin.
that's what happened was because like I took a bite and I was like, oh my god, I can't stop eating this because it's so good.
Yeah.
Not to mention all the blood and juices. It's dripping all over my hands.
Oh, the
But
fat
we were
was
like,
so
"Woo."
nice.
Like, you could have heard Cookie Monster eating cookies with us eating the steak. That's
Oh,
what it was, a primal, savage experience. And
And you felt at home, didn't you?
It was
There was a
amazing.
new
Yes.
there was a new door that was unlocked in
inside
Bob's
every
life.
dog, there's a wolf.
Yeah, there was a lot of Sesame Street going on over here.
Well said. All right, Bob, I'm gonna have you over the farm. We're gonna have some fun, okay? Because we're gonna
every dog.
Yeah.
While you guys were eating that steak, the puppy came over here.
Oh my god, I know.
Sussed it out in like 3 seconds.
That
He's
puppy's
like,
paws.
this table, where's the meat?
Yeah.
I smell it.
He knew.
I know it's here. Don't pet me. Where's the meat?
Yeah. That dog was all over this
Cookie Monster, what a
table.
great reference, Cookie Monster. We had to count here: 1 cholesterol, 2 cholesterol.
No, but
See the size
what we'll do
of
is
the rat that tried to come over here.
no.
It was massive.
Really? Where was it?
It was hiding under there. It jumped over there, and then it hid under the car for a while. But
Really?
A rat?
When was this?
I don't know. Me and Burke saw it.
When?
One of
Today?
the Boston Red Sox sneaked over
it was
here?
yesterday.
Oh shit.
When I came back from my walk. Nice job.
Thank you.
That's good to have.
No, but Bob, you'll come over the
Hey,
house.
how does NASA get ready for a party? They plan it.
They need to find a good
They-
space.
No, but Bob and
need
Bob
new friends.
and I are gonna take down a deer, and then
Can't
we're
you
gonna.
say it like you're gonna do it barehanded.
And then yes, we are.
I'm imagining
We're-
Bob just shoulder tackling a deer.
Yes, that's the plan.
Come here, Bambi.
And then we're
We're having deer veal.
and then we're gonna cook it over an open fire.
Yo,
Yes.
There you go.
I am so down.
Can I just watch?
PJ will be like,
Come
I
on,
just
we
wanna-
need you to film.
I just want to film
Yeah,
it.
You'll be the
sit
camera
in
guy.
chair. I'll just watch.
I just want to watch it film.
Bob, how are we gonna kill this deer? I have an adapter for that.
We're gonna do a BBC style documentary.
Oh, definitely.
Here we see Bob.
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of the other BBC. I'm like, well, what?
We could also do that.
We could do that
We
one,
have
too.
that on the podcast now.
Here we see Bob and the deer. Now you see the deer. Oh no. Cut the film, roll the film. I'm confused. Graham, what should
No,
we do?
Bob, we're
Rolling
supposed to
pins
cook
only.
it
We're
first.
charging.
You cook it, you cook it.
Dude, you know the secret to cooking good deer meat? It's if you don't like the gaminess, buttermilk and whiskey.
I thought you were
soak
gonna
it
say
in that,
massage it.
And it makes it. That's what we used to do when we were kids.
I thought he
like,
was gonna
my
say put
parents
his
would
dick
cook
in.
it
Yeah.
that way. It makes it taste
Buttermilk.
like.
Can I tell you, like, all the deer that I get, like, as long as it's like freshly butchered,
It doesn't really have that taste.
it's
anymore.
not gamey at
No,
all.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good nowadays.
So
I don't
I've
know,
noticed that as
something
well.
happened.
Yeah.
I used to have an uncle who was a hardcore piney. Like,
Okay.
lived
Really?
in
He
the
would eat
pine
pine
barrens.
needles.
Yeah.
And he would invite our family
Breakfast.
over for dinner every now and then.
Yeah.
It got
Did
to
you
the
eat
point-
possum?
It got to the point where
Isn't it
we had
opossum
no
that's
idea what
Whoa.
food was going to be coming.
Don't question the meat.
And there were other times
question the meat.
where we'd be eating and we're spitting out pellets.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
that's the thing.
Like,
Oh.
and
What,
it was like,
bird
oh,
shot?
Bird shot, maybe
Yeah.
deer shot.
like deer shot.
Whatever they find.
Yeah,
We did
buckshot.
have possum before,
it is what
like
it is.
Listen,
it
a
was
little
just
bit of
whatever he had.
a little
That's
bit
what
of
we
lead
had.
in the water's fine.
Oh, yo, you didn't
hair
get
in
to
your
try
chest.
that.
You take it out sooner
What?
than
Chris
later.
has his glass.
And then-
Chris, how many you
Suck on
got?
it like a jawbreaker.
I want PJ to try a piece. Dude, this is
Really?
the habanero glass that Chris makes.
Habanero. Oh, yeah.
And meth.
Glass?
Oh, doctor.
like sugar glass.
Pass it around. Let them try too. It's so good.
Can you add DMT to this so I can smoke it? Okay, cool.
This podcast is gonna
But
take a
the
wild turn in a
impressive
second.
part is the clarity, right?
We're all just gonna be
The
here.
clarity is hard
That
to
is
get.
the impressive part.
You add a water to sugar.
Here, let me get a piece from me and Bob too.
Clarity.
Because a
is
lot of
based
people, when
on
they make caramel, they try to do equal parts sugar and water. And a tip for everyone listening and you people, if you want to make it more clarified, you want to make it more like wet sand. You don't do equal parts. You just
No.
saturate the sugar and you make a wet sand and let it
See,
slowly
I would
go
do
down.
it that way and think it would be fine. By all intents
It
and
is
purposes, it
sugar.
should be
It's
that way.
perfectly clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never had that before.
Nobody has, motherfucker.
It's gonna hit multiple parts of your tongue, the tip, the sides.
Oh, it's all over.
Yeah.
It's This is a very special experience.
Yeah.
God damn.
Dancing in my mouth.
That is so good.
I've heard that before, but not when it comes to my candies.
Well, your candy, sir.
Hey,
Wow. And now I got a little bit of the Reaper in the throat, which is like it just completes the ride.
Chocolate habaneros and Carolina Reaper. And
Dude,
chocolate
this
habaneros-
glass is Stone Cold's gonna fall through the ceiling soon. This
yeah,
is
dude,
glass
like-
breaking. bro.
Yeah.
It's habaneros have this amazing ability where the tip of your tongue is really what it like always hits, right?
Yeah.
Carolina Reapers are always like the sides and the back of your throat.
Yep.
I wanted the two of them in there because I hate it when only the tip of your tongue is tingling or like whatever. Like I like the entire tongue. To
Yeah.
be, I wasn't trying to make it blow your ass spicy. I wanted it to be an experience. I wanted people to eat it and be like
so
confused and
crazy.
be like, this is kind of shitty, but now I like it. You know, it's
I
like, you know.
feel it on the sides. Like I don't feel it on the tip at all. I only feel it on the sides.
That's why
Hey,
he's here.
tell me your friends have a confidence problem
Yeah.
without
Yeah.
telling me your friends have a confidence problem.
No, I tell everyone that when people who are not even used to spice, I have them try it, and I'm like, you're gonna hate me for like 23 seconds, and then it'll get better. But you know, 'cause in the beginning it hits you.
Yeah, it's got. I mean, it's
So
like a
good.
nice heat.
It's definitely
Like,
a ride. It's a good ride.
I love that. I would hand that to people all the time.
Innovative, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's like the packaging is so cool.
I'd be like, hey, little kid, you want to come to my van?
That's
Really
what I
good.
love about this event, though.
The little kids
Just-
in the vans.
Jesus Christ. No, I love the fact that we can just call someone over and be like, give us something you got. I want to try it. And everyone's more than
Oh, yeah.
happy
Well, like, I
to
was-
share and be a community
I was
about it.
doing the steak thing. I was like, I just need like one that you would recommend, and they're like, what about two? I'm like, I don't have that much steak. I gotta go around. Like I want to. I do want to. I don't have enough product.
Yeah.
Chris was kind enough to be one of the judges that we had, along
Yeah.
with Cody and Bobby. Chris knows a lot about making hot sauces. He's got a very cultured palate, I would say. But this is awesome. This is like this is like when Opie and Anthony
This
would
is
have like
really-
7 comedians. on.
Now it's a full table.
This is
podcast.
really the full table.
Yeah, full table. No, I'm glad everyone liked the candy. I much like hot sauce. I hate it when things are just like blindly hot.
Oh, and killing
with
you.
no flavor at all. Like my whole and even
The
when
bomb.
Exactly. Like the bomb tastes like shit. Like
it's horrible.
not to talk down on any hot sauces, but like as far as flavor,
No,
like,
but they all say it on the
they're-
show too. Like it's there to.
Oh
hurt.
no, Sean Evans on the show straight up says everyone. He's like, this doesn't taste good.
Yeah, it
He's
doesn't
just
taste
like,
good.
He's like,
It's
this
here
is
to
not
hurt
going to
you.
be your favorite.
It's full novelty.
But also what sucks is the fact that the bomb ruins your palate for
the rest of the
them. Because the last dab actually tastes good.
Yeah. Right.
But if you're trying to do the challenge, it's like the bomb just ruins it for everything.
Exactly. And I don't know. I mean, it's flavor. Like all these hot sauces I just tried around here, I didn't try anything I didn't like, and a lot of them, the one common thing they have is that there's an actual flavor in them. I mean, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Is like and I've had, super hot peppers. I've had hot sauces that are just trying to hurt you. And
Yeah.
there's
Hot
no,
soup.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's no experience there. It's just
Yeah.
it's just hot for the sake of being hot.
Yeah. No, I do get it. I do understand that the people that are doing it for the endorphin rush, because they do say like a lot of like recovering like alcoholics or drug addicts.
Yeah.
They get into it to
Look
do
at
like
Ed-
this.
Ed Curry.
Yeah, Ed
Ed
Curry
Curry.
openly talks about that.
Yeah,
Ed
and
Curry,
like they because the endorphin rush that you get from eating the super hot stuff it's a high that you just can't explain. It's unlike anything else.
It is. That's why so Ed Curry was the one who gave me maybe the hottest thing I've ever tried. I was at the 2016 New York City Hot Sauce Expo.
Okay.
And I didn't know who he was at the time. I just saw this, guy from the South who was like, hey. I'm like, hey. And I saw the company, Pucker Butt Pepper Company. And he was like, you want to try an extract? I'm like, sure. Why not? I don't know what an extract is. That's fine. And he gave me a little spoon.
Oh no.
And I went like this. And then the back of my neck started hurting.
Oh.
And I started going like that, and I'm like, and my jaw hurt, and I'm like, did I just do a lot? What just happened? And I said to him, what's the Scoville rating on this? He was like, about 7. I'm like, 7. He's like, 7 million.
Probably
I
ruined
was
your
like,
day.
7 out of.
Yeah, I was like, and literally for the next 20 minutes, just hyperventilating, snot outside, fruit juices going in my face, just like, it was horrible. So I've had stuff that hot before, and it's like, you do it for the sake of doing it, and it is unlike anything. You're right. It's like you get an endorphin rush like nothing else. But for me, I want to be confused. And when I say that, I want to be confused with what just happened.
What was the experience you just
Right,
had?
exactly. Like I tasted a hot sauce earlier, and I'm eating it, and I was like, "Is there curry in here?" He was like, "Yes." It's just so it's like I like kind of what?
Correct.
I think so.
Yeah.
It was really good. So,
all right, have you had? Did you have the Hell's Kitchen Rock and Rasta?
no, not yet.
Right.
I'm about to go over that.
That's one of the ones I told you.
Honestly,
yeah.
you'll probably like all of his sauces.
Really?
Like,
Yeah.
Dude, it's those are experiences.
Okay.
I don't think anybody really
The
walks
new
away from
three
Ron's booth
that he has.
without buying anything.
The
farm
Craig,
ones?
the crack.
Yeah, it might as well be crack.
Where is Hell's Kitchen? I'm trying to see.
It is crack.
It's in the corner, no?
Yeah. Hell's
He's
Kitchen.
okay.
Yeah, Hell's Kitchen's firm corner.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I bought a couple of his farm ones, like the new ones, because it was just so many different like flavors at once, and I was like, I need this. I need this. I don't know what I'm gonna cook with it yet, but I need it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Dude,
that's
I'm burning up from the damn.
That's the fun thing about like doing this. Like you come
such
home.
a fucking huge piece. I'm so stupid. Bro. Every time I say to myself, you shouldn't do that. But I'm like, there's two of me. I have a little. My inner voice is a Matthew McConaughey, or no, not Matthew McConaughey, from Dazed and Confused or whatever it is.
Yeah,
it's like
Matthew
half of me
McConaughey.
goes, dude, you shouldn't do that. And then the devil on the show is like, be a lot cooler if you did. And nobody looks. Nobody thinks it's cool.
I told you have to look after him. This is like the 4th time today. He is like a toddler.
Dude,
It's not my job today.
You have to look at him.
It's not my job.
Yesterday,
not my
I
job.
had to take a nap.
That's what I.
Is it
that
my
was
shift?
what started this whole thing. Is I was like, "Where's Kyle?" And they go napping.
Dude, I went to Butterfly Bakery. I have to say how good it was. But when you're doing this, dude, all you guys can understand this. It's a lot of a mental game too. When you go into this heat and you know what kind of pepper it is, the more you understand about the peppers, the more mental game you can have. If it's a habanero, it's the tip of the tongue. It's the front fourth of the tongue. If it's a reaper, it's the sides. If it's a scorpion, you're getting the back of the throat, middle of the tongue. I went the wrong way on their sauces. I usually start cool and go to hot. I grabbed that sauce and took a big spoonful of it because I thought it was a cold sauce, and the guy did it. It's like, dude, that's the hottest thing we have. And I was like, oh my god,
I've made a terrible
my
mistake.
mind wasn't ready for it. I came over here, I'm like burping, hiccuping, like convulsing. I'm like, couple beers in, I look at Phil, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna go take a nap. And Phil goes, no judgment. No judgment.
From your guys, there's a lot of judgment on this side.
That's fine.
I was like,
You can take your table and go fuck yourself.
At that point, Kyle was already like, "Hey, can I get your keys?" Like the 10th time of the day. So I'm like, "Just go."
Dude,
now,
I took a 45
now I don't
minute
even
nap.
lock the car. I just go. Just go.
Dude, I took a 45-minute nap that I'm going to put on my resume one day. It was so good. It was so perfect for my mental health.
I work a lot better if I take a 1 p.m. 45-minute nap.
Little siesta. Little siesta.
Did you guys try Bobby sauce, the sauce at one
Oh,
Hulu?
yeah. I
If
just
you
had it
haven't
at
tried that
breakfast
sauce
burrito.
yet, seriously, I'm not kidding. That is one of my favorite hot sauces I've tried.
I need to try. I haven't tried it yet, but I need to.
It's really hard to beat.
Going back to Hell's Kitchen real quick.
Yes.
Like I took the Rock and Rasta and I put it in a risotto.
Wow.
Bro, I'll tell you, it elevated like no other, especially when I because I made it with steak, and then once I had the steak, and the steak was just salt, pepper, a little bit of olive oil, garlic, and then I took like a little thing of risotto, hit the piece of steak on the end, swallowed. Dude, it was amazing what it can do to that kind of dish. I bought it from an old hippie guy down in New Hope, and he was like, "Let me tell you something, man. You go buy the Acme pre-made General Tso's chicken and you put that Rock and Rasta on it, bro. It's gonna change your life. It becomes a gourmet meal, man." And I'm like, and I just said, "Awesome. Can I have some mushrooms too?"
Yeah. This actually happened, right? Like this was like a.
That was legitimate.
Okay. All right, good.
You go to Susie's Hot Sauces. Let me tell you, that guy behind. And you know what's funny? It's like 12 to 9. They're
In
supposed
New
to be
Hope,
open.
that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got there at 12:30, quarter to 1, and he was closed because he probably hadn't showed up to work yet that day. I'm like, come on, bro. I'm like,
Wait.
I'm like,
He
I need
gets
some
there
sauce.
when he gets there.
Oh, that dude was like the embodiment of Jerry Garcia with Emerald. Like,
Dude, and you're behind the register. It's
What a
all
great fucking combination.
all Grateful Dead memorabilia
Of
and
course.
like pictures
That's
of him with Jerry Garcia. Like,
yeah, you're like, yo, can I try some sauce? He's
Okay,
like,
got it.
yeah, dude, you can try.
yeah, for real. Yeah, if you're ever in the New Hope area, go to Susie's Sauces. He's got a great, and he's just an entertaining guy to talk to.
Great guy.
Fantastic.
He's the one that told me to put blueberry habanero sauce on cheesecake.
Yes.
And genius.
Wow.
Yo, Hook and Arrow Blue, they have that here. We know that, Kyle.
Yes,
Sorry.
they do.
I have. Now I'm gonna need another bottle. Because I have one that I wanted to make for the cooking episode, which I'm going to be using, and I want to use that for the sauce. I'm going to make that for the gravy, a blueberry gravy.
Nice.
But now I just want a bottle for cheesecake.
That's so funny.
Separate.
Joe?
I need a separate bottle.
Also,
Joe, I have a bottle for you. I'll give it for you. I'll give it to you.
I'm also a little biased, but the pastry sauce that Hell's Kitchen has.
Oh, that's what I need.
That's like, I think it's a blueberry ghost pepper.
it's
Yeah,
so
it's
So I was going back and forth on the two, but I've
Oh.
already used Hell's Kitchen for one of the cooking things.
Also?
So I'm trying to spread the love.
Family Band as well.
Yo, okay, Family Band. I got a bottle of their Ghost Chipotle.
Okay.
And that was insane.
Isn't it?
It's insane. Like for years, I was not a fan of Chipotle peppers.
Yeah.
And I think the problem was I wasn't cooking with them enough.
Yeah.
And then I actually started making like Chipotle aioli from
I think
scratch.
the
and
problem is you
blending
haven't
it.
had it in word of mouth hot sauce.
That's also true.
No, just kidding. I'm sorry.
No. Actually, can I go on record and say I've known Kyle for maybe 30 some odd years, and I still have not tasted word of mouth sauces.
Seriously?
What?
Really?
Dude, he makes. the
He's been
Caribbean
withholding
mustard
from
one.
me.
He's
The
been
Caribbean mustard, is
withholding.
that the. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
the Caribbean mustard.
Holy shit. That sauce. It's so.
I just, right before the stream, I was like, Kyle, I need to pay you for another bottle. He's like, already? I'm like, my wife ripped through that like it was nobody's business.
one of the
Ben
other-
specifically told me.
It's okay.
That's
Kyle hates
my
me.
favorite.
I don't hate it.
It's okay.
Yes, Kyle despises me.
Well,
he
we were
knows.
just talking
He
about-
got me hooked in this whole hot sauce thing, and then he's like, "I made a hot sauce.
Dang, a
You
little
can't
bit.
have any."
I gave you a bottle.
You said before.
Oh, I have some for everyone.
No, you don't.
You said you were
Yes, I
withholding payment, so it's that too.
Kyle,
I
I've never
guess.
gotten a bottle.
I have some. I have
I've
some
known you
for
for 24
everybody.
hours, but still haven't gotten a bottle.
Dude, the other sauce here that's really standing out, the black garlic cayenne, the Burks.
Oh my God.
Yes, it is.
Burks.
Bought a
We
bottle of
had
that, too.
when we were at Burke's on Friday night,
Yo,
and
yeah.
we had I put that on those tacos from the taco truck.
Yeah.
Surprisingly
Oh!
good tacos.
Great
Oh, they were
tacos.
phenomenal.
Right?
Really good.
But
I like the sweet
the
heat.
cayenne black garlic. Oh, I didn't do that well.
There you go.
My God.
There you go.
Oh man. Well, now I want to go to fucking Hell's Kitchen. Now you're like,
Yeah, we're
all
gonna
this
do
talking,
that.
and I'm like,
Yo, I'll go over there with you. I want to try some stuff.
yeah.
I gotta get some. I gotta get their Taco Cat.
I was gonna
I
say,
gotta
you
try
have
Obsessed with their Taco Cat sauce.
I'm sorry, Taco.
Taco Cat.
That sounds like a fever. dream.
Actually, no, I can't.
That's a real thing. Taco.
Taco Cat. It is amazing.
I know a thing. I'll tell you off air.
Look, she's just hugging
Okay.
people.
Actually, I'll tell you both off
Yeah,
air.
she said
She's
that
in
the
our
beginning.
marketing team. She's just
She
hugging
said in the
people.
beginning she likes going up to people and saying hi and hugging them. The first thing after like 2
That-
minutes of meeting her, she's
she
like,
is
"Can I get
so
a hug?" And I was like,
adorable.
"Yeah, okay."
That is so adorable.
She's so
Yeah.
cute.
Oh my
Wholesome-
God.
Wholesome events
I told-
at the Boston sauce.
I told her to go out to people and say, "My daddy's selling hot sauce, and if you don't sell enough, I can't eat this week."
There's a good chance I'll develop a stuttle.
This year's been really.
Driving revenue. Just driving revenue.
Drive revenue.
Please don't do this.
Please.
Oh my god.
Samuel, why you give him all the easy ones?
Yeah. Hip hop anonymous. Dude, this is good. I think
No,
this
this is
a
great.
Great recap of the show. We're gonna go try some sauces, and I want to
Yeah.
check in the second half of the show, see what you guys tasted and what you liked, and go get some sauces.
For sure.
Go talk to the guy that looks like Shane Gillis right there.
And again, thanks for everyone. Thanks for you guys for inviting us.
Of
because
course,
it's
guys.
always,
Come on.
You know, and
I know Kyle said you guys are the sister podcast, but I'd like to call you guys the brother podcast, you know, because
That's good.
we all have different mothers, but you know,
Sexist, but okay.
you know.
Yeah.
The cousin cat.
Listen, listen.
kissing
After
cousins.
no, we were holding hands
Roll
before. We
Tide.
can't call it the
Kiss
cousin
first.
cast.
yeah, we can't call it the cousin cast. No.
No, you missed that.
I didn't realize it was that time of the month.
I said kissing cousins. He goes, roll tide.
Roll Tide.
We're in Boston. We didn't go that north.
Jesus Christ.
No. We got to go further south.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we didn't go. We went north, not south.
And that's how we wrap up this segment.
All right, guys. Stay tuned for round 2.
I need new friends. I'm done here.
I need new friends.
I'm done. I'm out.
Hey, guys.
I love when this thing hits. I think we're gonna have to update our intro music to something similar, but not the same.
Me and Tyler used to come in with like brutal hardcore music. And it's like, oh my
Nah,
gosh, this is not the energy we want.
I like just grooving, bro. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Dude, good call on the chill hop for the most of the festival. It's like
Yeah.
a
I
really
was wrong.
cool vibe.
Speaking of the songs playing, I'm kind of mad at my parents for never telling me about this song.
Well, you were the reason this song existed. This is,
probably. I'm not that young. That would make me really young.
well, this song's not that old, Phil.
No. I still love. I
Came
still.
out in the 90s.
So did I. Or so did. Well, no, I didn't.
No, you came out in the 80s just like me.
Yeah. Dude. So, Ron, at last we talked, somebody mentioned the blueberry
Covered.
pastry sauce.
Yep.
I went over and tasted it, and Ron said, "Yeah, last time in Philly, I didn't have this. I was out of it." And I was like, "That's when I would have tried it." I tasted it. It's like a Mount Rushmore of the show.
Yeah.
Like really good.
Top 10.
I don't know.
Of this show.
Of this- yeah. I would say top 10. Yeah.
I don't know where you've been, bro.
I don't know. What my
I probably had it
That's a good
early
question.
on, but before I had it developed. I feel like every show I develop a little more of a palate. Like you have Big Riches here. Everything's maple based. Everything's sweet. There's like honey in a lot of their things. Same thing with the chili oil guys. I just stuff I didn't expect to taste here. And you develop this palate. And I hope to one day be where Phil's at with his palate. But that
I
really,
make up half the shit I say.
well, you do. Yeah, it's pretty believable.
It all works. Hey.
All right.
Hey.
So, Boston Hot Sauce Festival 2024.
Well, you said you're Mount Rushmore. So
Mount Rushmore.
That kind of
Yeah.
fits. Go around
Let's start with Phil.
Okay.
So what do we got? What Mount Rushmore has 4 or 5 presidents?
4.
4 presidents. So your top 4.
Then you have 2 people on the back, right?
What?
There's more faces on Mount Rushmore just on the backside.
Is there?
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
an Indian chief and
Never been there.
or an indigenous chief.
Little
it's
big
fine.
boys
So
on there.
So
It's
we're looking
American
at 4.
Indian.
So cut to the chase. Yeah, my ADHD fucking brain. So definitely has to be the ramps. So that's
Yeah.
my one. That's on.
I think we can all
that's
agree
my
on
Mount
that.
Rushmore. Oh, ramps by Jersey Barnfire.
Ooh, this is fun. Okay,
Ramp
your
it-
Mount
ramp it
Rushmore
up.
starts with the ramp, okay?
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
All right. Oh boy, this time around. You know what? I'm gonna go with our friend over here, Burke's black garlic and cayenne.
Nice.
That's where I'm starting off.
Yes.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Mount Rushmore of the show. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I agree with Phil on the Jersey Barnfire ramps. I am going to say, I think Ballymarley, the black sambal, that is just a thick, sappy, beautiful, well-rounded sauce. I could see that playing in so many different recipes.
The sambal?
It's called black sambal. It's think like a sweet chipotle paste. You got to try that before we get out of here.
Paste?
Yeah, it's like a pasty. It's a thicker sauce. It's one of the sauces that you could put it on a chip and it won't run off the sides. It's like a really
Interesting.
nice balance to it.
I can't
Their
buy
stuff,
any more
their
shit,
chili
I
oils.
swear to God.
The chili oil's in a different category, if you ask me. But like as far as hot sauce goes, it's one of the best here.
Did they get sued by David Chang?
Not yet.
Not yet?
They're waiting for it. But dude, that whole thing was.
All right, so I said ramp it up. You say the black garlic. You say
Black sambal.
black sambal. Okay, next round. All right.
Number 2.
Okay, I would say the one that you gave the golden skillet to.
Yeah.
The 13
That
stars.
teriyaki so
Yeah.
balanced. Did you try that, Bob? Okay, you gotta go. Get
Holy
it.
fuck! I bought a bottle the instant I bought it.
Yeah,
Or instant
yeah.
I bought it.
Yeah.
I bought a bottle the instant I bought it.
Yeah, the instant you tasted it.
I said that as soon as I said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Actually, I do. I
You gave it
agree.
an award? Yeah.
I did give
I'd
it
say
an award.
so.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
All right, number 2.
That pause was perfect.
Yeah. Number 2 for me.
Oh yeah, it's me.
Number 2, honestly, gotta go bone sauce.
Yeah.
I mean, started the show off with a bang. I hadn't tasted anything. We sit down to do the show, and they come over with a platter of wings and their homemade ranch and homemade blue cheese sauce. And
How do you make wings?
phenomenal.
Yeah. How do you
Wing,
make wings?
wing sauce shelf stable is just super tough.
Yeah.
How do you make wings with that consistency? Like how much wings do you think that man purchases?
Oh my God.
100 pounds.
More.
Yeah, it's got to be more.
More.
Because at a show like this, he's also given away wings to
That dude,
quite a few
we need
people.
to sit down with that guy.
Yeah.
I had wings yesterday, but I kind of want them again.
Did you guys try Yaz's table?
I had them twice yesterday. What?
Bro.
No, every time I go over there, they're packed, or I'm just like, I don't feel like doing
Okay, hold on. Let me read that label real quick.
What is that?
This is the Egyptian Sweet Heat Maple Syrup.
Yaz's table.
Yaz's table.
What is it? The spices that are in it? What do we got going on there?
It's maple syrup, Fresno, and cayennes. Fresno, I think, is a very underrated pepper. It's got a little vinegar, a little garlic, a little exotic Egyptian fairy dust.
Is this your number 2? On your Mount Rushmore?
I'd go through it pretty quick. She sent a couple bottles to the house, and they did not last long.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it. Yeah.
Yeah?
Number 2. Yeah.
Well,
Number
I know
2?
the tabletop guys, they went to
Yaz's table. Their
yeah,
their
they
location.
went to the restaurant. Yeah, it said it was really good.
They have a restaurant for what, brunch, lunch, breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, breakfast, brunch. They're open until like 2 o'clock during the week. So fantastic food.
Okay,
Good.
Really
It's
good.
good to hear.
Yeah.
So now
I would
we're
say
on to
that's number 2.
We're on to Phil's number 3.
We already said a couple of mine. That's unfortunate.
You're allowed to say it's yours.
Yeah, dude. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You know.
I got one.
If you agree on something, go with it.
Yeah, skip me for a second.
Okay,
All right.
so then I'm gonna go with my number 3. God, he does this to me every time
I know.
we come to a show.
I know.
But
Well, yeah, I guess I have mine. Yeah.
number 3, I can't believe I'm gonna do this. Hell's Kitchen hot sauce,
Yeah. Which one?
the cinnamon ghost punch.
That's it. That's your jam.
That's
Dude,
the reason
you have
why-
sang the praises.
That's the reason why it won best overall.
Yep.
It's so good. It's so punchy. Like I said, I told Ron all the time, like I made a venison chili and used that as part of the base, and it really brought the chili to a different level.
What about venison nachos?
Oh, your venison nachos? Woo! Peter still to this day talks about Cast Iron Kyle coming to the house and making nachos.
Venison wild mushroom nachos.
Yeah, and just so everyone knows, my roommate Peter does not like mushrooms, but he ate those nachos with the mushrooms.
It's about cooking the mushrooms to get up that taste from the venison, kind of
And the sauces and the spices and stuff like that. It doesn't, you cut them up in such a way that it was like it blended in with the meat really well.
You couldn't tell the differentiating flavors.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the one I would do for my 3rd would be table sauce.
Table sauce
can't
is always
overlook
it's a staple.
Yeah, it's absolutely the.
It's in my car door right now. Every time I go to a fast food place, table
That's
sauce.
it. Forget Mount Rushmore. Is it a car door sauce?
Is that your EDC sauce? That is my EDC sauce.
Yeah, it's a desert island sauce.
What's
EDC, everyday carry.
Everyday carry.
Yeah, it's very different from EDM.
That's license to carry.
So you're number 3, Phil. We skipped you.
I like the Black Forest. That's my Black
Yes.
Forest.
The Black Forest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very much so, yes.
All right. So now you're going to kick off 4. Do you have a 4? Or do you want me to?
Go around.
All right. So
I
number
got my
4.
4th ready to go too.
Number 4, ramped up.
Yeah.
Ramped up.
All right.
It knocked my socks off, really,
I'm
honestly.
going to say number 4 is the Blazing Asian. Bobby came through with that.
That was so good.
I don't go through sauce like that.
I can't wait to cook.
I need before we get out of here, I got to grab some more of that. I think the versatility of it with you could do a before, during, and after cook. That's what I see as a top-notch sauce. Can you use it in a marinade? Can you use it in a pre-cook? Can you use it during the cooking? Can you mix something on the mop-up chicken while it's smoking? Can you finish with it? Like, you can make a reduction with it. It's just...
Can you put it on something when it's done,
Absolutely. How balanced it is plays into its versatility in the kitchen.
What's also important for me, too, is like when, and I say this a lot with like Ron's stuff. Can I take a very cheap meal that is normally either bland or too salty or anything like
nuts.
that, and then make it taste phenomenal? Yeah. And I do think that the Blazing Asian, my God, I can transform, it's just like thinking about it. Like when we had Honey Grow that one time on the podcast,
that would have been perfect.
That would have made that bland shit taste really good.
Yeah. I think it would go. Yeah, yep, absolutely. I agree.
I didn't give any sweet areas any love. I think I would do the Jersey Barnfile apple something.
Oh, that was really good. I bought a bottle of that as well.
Yeah.
Dude, fun fact: Jersey Barnfire is the co-packer for you guys. Like they help make the Blazing Asian.
That's awesome.
So that's part of Johnny. You know, Johnny's a mastermind. You guys a total genius.
Oh man, it was so funny. Like when I was talking to him,
he's a pastry chef. That shit's delicious.
Yeah, when I was just talking to him yesterday morning, he was just. You can see the wheels start turning, and he's just like, That's why I can't wait to surprise him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to surprise him with a little thing, and
yeah, Johnny's been good to all of us. So
yeah, so it's.
I will say before we, to stop talking about sauces here, I do want to say Green Devil Dance is a strong contender from Spices of the Sun. That's a sauce that I could go through super easy. Raspberry from Smokin' Tin Roof. Big Riches gave me like a creamy garlic ranch sauce. The Hanks is a new brand this year. They came to Boston last year and chatted with us about starting a company and being involved in the festival and having their spot. And they created this habanero sauce where you get all of that fruity nature of a habanero pepper without the heat.
Also
a little bit of heat, not a lot.
The one that I didn't taste before that I tasted today.
Mm-hmm.
The Hook and Arrow, it's their like orangey yellow sauce. I'm blanking on the name right now because I went.
It's called orangey yellow.
It's a mango habanero.
It's a mango habanero, but there's something else about it. There's something else with it.
Dude, they have other things snuck in there. Those boys are sneaky.
And that's what. And that one, that was the first thing I tasted this morning because I was
sneaky
like,
boys.
I haven't had this one yet.
Yeah.
But, and I was like, well, yep, all right, give me all 4 of your sauces. Well, they got 5 or 6 sauces, and I took 4.
Volcanic Ash has a pretty good sauce. They have like Phil was saying, it'd be a good binder, right? It's like creamy, caramelized onion base, or it's like pureed almost, where it's like spackle. It's so good. It looks really good.
Yeah,
it tastes really good too.
Yeah, you could actually even if you wanted to reduce it down with a little water, get a little water in there and make it even a thinner of a sauce if you needed to.
Yeah.
But basically, I would rub it on anything that you want to smoke. It's a good binder. It already has spices in there, so you don't have to really add any rub. To it.
Really.
But depending on what kind of crust you want.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's
got to get that good bark on when you're smoking.
They're a new addition.
Some up.
Are they a new addition?
Yeah, they're new. Yeah.
Where are they out of?
They are out of actually. Where's Volcanic Ash from? Seacoast, New Hampshire.
There we go.
Okay.
We're talking about you right now. No, we're just talking about how like we could use it as a binder. You could thin it out for a sauce. It's versatile. It's really cool. We're glad to have you this year.
Yeah.
I also think that, like I said, the chili oil, like I mentioned, it's in a different category than hot sauce, but it's cool because a lot of times the crunchiness of a chili oil, you lose that over time.
Yeah.
And it's dialed in, bro.
Yeah, I bet. Speaking of crunch, the pickles. What's a pickle company?
Oh, Chappie's, dude.
Oh, Chappie's
I got
pickles?
the ranch.
The-
Did you try that?
Yeah.
Dude, oh my God.
Yeah.
I got the Jardinara.
I love
That's how
Chappie's.
you say it, too. I asked.
Jardinara.
Yeah,
Is it
Jardinara.
really?
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
I said, is this pronounced gardenia? He's like, no, that's a flower. I'm like, oh, shit.
It is a flower.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gardenia is a flower, yeah.
Jardinara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big win for Big Pilly style.
I'm gonna rub it in your face.
Big Philly style.
Big Billy style.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least it's not Big
Depending
Diddy
on-
style.
Depending on which.
Smokin' Tin Roof, I got it. They have if you look at their table, they have a Scovie banner there. That is not a light award to win. The Scovie's very tough to win, and I want to see what they won with because I like their raspberry hot pepper jam.
Yeah.
But I have not gone through the gambit of them, and I want to find out what won the Scovie. If you're at a hot sauce festival and you see a Scovie award, ask what sauce won that award, and that's usually what you'll wind up
And
buying.
I know because with Stanky's,
Yes.
I had their jalapeno agave.
Dude.
Phenomenal. I know why that won.
I did a video with Stanky. Those boys are cool. They're the ones. Stanky decided to go full time with the sauce, they actually got an RV and like traveled the country. They did like Ohio, Florida, like all around the country. They just did hot sauce festivals. I'm like, dude, is there any other definition of the dream than that?
We met them at Bowers, and they were just cool dudes.
Super cool.
The speaking of Gamut, me, PJ, and Chris were just sitting at Hell's Kitchen going through the entire gamut of sauce. I'm like looking at the chart, and I'm like, oh, we're going up in the Scovilles. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, this is the whole ride. And
Yeah.
Just like going through the whole thing.
And that ginger devil, that ginger devil got us.
But the worst part is like you're good until you like cough up just a little bit of that weird mucus.
Oh, and you get that acid in the back of the throat. You got to prevent that.
Fuck.
It's so funny too because we were sitting there and I was like, oh, this flavor's so good. And Chris and I are talking, and as we're talking, we both start crying at the same time.
What do you think of Chris?
Oh, Chris is a rad dude.
So before any of this happened, before Full Slice, any of this,
he's a rat.
Is that what you said?
No, I said he's a rad dude.
Oh, I think you said he's a rat.
Phil
dude, I was born in the 80s. Come on.
Is that what you heard too? You heard the same thing.
Oh,
Phil?
come on. Get the dick out of your ears.
All right, let the Harleys go by. Look at us. Blah, 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 blah. Look at us. Blah, 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 blah. So Chris came over the house. Phil came over the house. And we threw down on some recipe collaborations, and I knew right away, like, these guys, I got to keep these guys close.
Yeah.
Like, there's some talent here.
Yeah, I told him, because he was telling me about it, and I was like, dude, you guys should do this, like, just make an annual event. If the three of you come together.
I think so.
Just to cook and have a great time.
He does catering. Phil can do the pairings with the beer. We can get some breweries on board. I could cook it in the cast. Like, I think us three had such a good time that day.
Yeah.
It was cool because...
I faked it, but yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Me too.
And honestly, you know what? We should do? We should try to get little Johnny in on some content.
Dude, can I tell you something right now? Every time we do one of these festivals, we're like, did anybody get Johnny's number?
I'm going home with his number tonight.
Yeah,
because
he's
a cool dude.
Him and take him to Treehouse.
And we hang out, like, I would hang out with him. It's like, when we come to these shows, I'm there for, like, at least a half an hour.
Yeah, dude.
Hanging out, talking
Johnny
to him.
fucking rules.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the mastermind. So John does a lot of the paperwork, the behind-the-scenes stuff, the festival organization, the spotting and all the things.
Yeah.
But Johnny, he's really got a mind that is... I guess the only way to put it would be next level. That yuzu sauce, like he's coming. They're doing a yuzu thing.
Yeah.
And I tasted it when we were doing the tasting for the awards. I just was completely blown away. Like he's next level. He's a next level chef.
Yeah.
Completely next level.
Yeah.
Sit, Ubu, sit.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Bergs.
Oh, look who's coming to town. Listen, I'm gonna get up.
Okay.
I'm gonna let our guests come in here.
Me, Phil, and Chris?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, my God.
I'm gonna let it happen.
Yo, holy hell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Here, over here. Mike.
Yeah.
In the middle.
My name is Chris.
Chris, in the middle.
No. It's like, who the hell is Mike? I talk too much.
Mike, my name is Chris. Dude, I'm so glad we're doing this.
Sweet banana Christ. All right. Do I need the phones?
Is Sweet
Yeah,
Banana
it's got
Christ like
fans.
Banana Pajamas is Christ?
That's nice.
Yeah.
That is really
Bananas
nice.
and pajamas. Dude, a banana hot
pajamas.
sauce. Nobody has that.
Yeah, I
What?
do.
Family Band has a
somebody here
Caribbean.
banana.
Yeah, it's
If you-
Family Band has Caribbean
there you go.
banana. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Banana hot sauce. Banana like lemon.
All you
hot
gotta
sauce?
do
That
is
would
make
be
it
really
taste
good.
like runts, but to do that you need just like heavy extract.
All right, here we go. This is Burke's Verde.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Oh, that's good. I remember this one. So I think, did we do the Verde?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, that was in the Verde.
Oh.
It's good.
That's great. I'm sorry. Can I
Did you?
curse?
Yeah. Did you try the black garlic cayenne?
No. Not yet.
Black garlic cayenne.
Here, hit me.
This is. We were
Sorry.
just talking about. This is one of the best in the festival right now.
I purchased this one.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, I got it too.
Drizzle like Dionysus, right from the heavens.
Oh, sweet Moses.
Oh boy, you know what that would
Oh,
go
my.
good on? A pork belly donut sandwich.
You're loving.
So if anybody hasn't heard the show before, so Chris, Captain Cook's Food, Phil Bosco, we got together, threw down at the house, went to a farmer's market, just went nuts grabbing different ingredients. We did pork belly on a fucking donut, an apple cider donut. We made a
Drizzled with
slider
hot
out of
honey
it.
on top. Oh,
What else did we do? We did bison cheesesteaks.
elk.
No, it was,
Elk
it
egg
was,
rolls
it was
or-
venison cheese.
No.
Venison
it was
cheese steaks.
Venison
Cheesesteaks.
cheesesteaks. We did elk steaks
Okay,
that
yeah.
we had dipped in that
The chimichurri kind of thing? Yeah,
that's
yeah,
gator
yeah.
blood.
Yeah, that's gator blood,
That's
yeah.
gator blood.
We also did poke.
Okay, we did a salmon.
Yes,
poke.
we
Or
did a
tuna
poke. Yeah, yeah,
Tuna
yeah.
or salmon.
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 Yeah.
What the fuck else did we do? We did one more. We fried something.
Egg rolls.
Egg rolls. We did spring rolls.
Spring rolls. Right. What was inside of them?
I want to say a game meat of some sort. It was
So good.
So good.
That was. I tell people to this day that was by far my favorite day of cooking.
Absolutely.
Ever. Like that was one of my favorite days of cooking of all time.
Ever. It was cool because the three of us, with our brains going at the same time, we were able to do so many things. And Phil shows up with like a rocking chair looking like a big lighting thing and your three-stand and tri-stand.
Well, also, what was amazing about that day was that you had all the local places that you would source from and stuff that I never would have thought put in together.
I went the weekend ahead of time to check it out and see like we could a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Right. And then Phil shows up and you have one of the best like pairing minds of anybody that I know. Like as far not just pairing beer, just like flavor in general.
Just guessing.
Right?
Sure.
So then I'm just
it's
like
fucking good guessing. Stop.
It's really good guessing. No, it's beyond good
Always
guessing.
a roll of the dice.
But yeah, just I don't know, the three of us cooking that day and eating, it was just fucking great. That with the beers that we had, it was just like
dude, did you know that I went to
fun.
Phil's house and we made ostrich and waffles?
Yeah, it was fun.
That was
wait,
really
ostrich
good.
eggs or ostrich?
Ostrich.
Like
meat
real ostrich.
from Australia.
Steaks. Ostrich steaks.
I brought it over. We
Shut
fucking
up.
pounded it out.
It was like country fried
ostrich
steak.
and waffles. Yeah. It was
What?
so good. Really
And then
good.
we also did what was it called? Assorted Oregon moon pies.
Yes. Yeah, that
That
was
sounds like
good.
a fever dream I had once.
Yeah.
Assorted Oregon moon pies.
Yeah, that was really good.
The packet,
Fun time.
the packet literally just said assorted organs, and it was just ground
Yeah.
assorted organs.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
And then we
Jesus Christ.
spiced it, and we put it in the moon pie mold, and sure enough, they came out.
Yeah, he got the organ. He got the organ on Temu. That would not be a good sentence. He got the organ or the moon pie mold on Temu, right?
Yeah, but you probably could
Really?
get an organ on Temu.
I bet you could. I need a kidney.
Gotta love
$3.25.
Yep,
I love
right,
Temu. The wish of 2024. Temu.
Right.
Yeah. So what have you been
man.
up to?
Yeah.
So
what's
I just
going on?
finished. Oh my god! You mean like in life or at the festival here? Pressure
Well,
around my eyes.
give us a little food world, little personal life if you want.
A
However
30-day,
far.
60-day, 90-day recap.
Yeah.
God, I feel like I'm in. All right.
Give us a heat map of your Instagram page.
All right, so yeah, I mean, recently I've been doing a lot of catering, a lot of work with that. I just catered a wedding last night. That's why I wasn't here yesterday.
Right.
For 100 people, for a friend of mine. I have another job tomorrow. So,
Right.
a lot of catering recently. Been
You're a
working with
busy
a lot
man.
of brands recently. Yeah, a lot of brands.
Very busy, man.
I got the pleasure of working with a lot of cool brands over the summer, last summer. Corona, Fresca, places like that reached out to me, which are really cool. I got to try,
Corona, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I
Good for
did
you.
Corona premiere for them. I did a Fresca mixed.
Yeah.
So Fresca has like a hard seltzer.
Okay.
It's really good.
Nice.
It's like really good. It's like White Claw, but better. 'Cause
Okay.
It's, there's no added sugar and stuff. It's really cool. But no, I mean, a lot of catering recently.
Yeah.
And then I've been looking forward to this, honestly. This has been like, it's awesome. And I did the prejudging with you guys
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago.
I was happy to have you, dude.
Because,
Very happy to have you.
I don't know, we were talking about this with Hellfire, Hell's Kitchen
Yeah.
in the corner. Ron, right? Ronald?
Yeah, it's Hell's Kitchen. Hellfire's a totally different game.
Sorry.
That's a different heat level.
Sorry.
Dude, they sent a pack to my house. I couldn't even eat it. It was so
I'm sure-
hot.
yeah, I'm sure.
Hellfire is
Jesus.
nuts.
No, I was talking to the guy from Hell's Kitchen, and it's true. When you actually talk to people who can talk about hot sauce,
Oh, yeah.
and because, and I've said this multiple times, having sauce that just blows out your ass, that's not fun. You
not
want
what you
something
want.
that actually tastes good. And this is a whole place.
You look like an ass for marketing that kind of stuff, too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this sauce is really good. And then you have to go to the bathroom. Like, oh, dude, what
Yeah,
an
that's it.
asshole.
Exactly.
Well,
that's why. So
It's funny with that event because Kyle knows me, and I hope you don't take an offense. But when I showed up, you were like, "You're here? What are you here?" Because I had no interest in doing any social things for the most part. But I was like, "Yeah, Chris is coming."
yeah, of course. Yeah.
Dude, can I tell you right now that you showing up to the tasting and the judging meant a lot to me.
No, and it was really nice to see you there too.
Really nice
This
to
is
see
the
you.
closest we've seen each other
Since
in person
then. Since then.
Yeah.
ever. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know because I was only the one. This is crazy. That's why
Yeah, very cool.
But a lot of people showed up today. This is amazing.
Little reunion.
Aside from me getting the pizza dust blown into my eyes,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
fun.
That's
What'd you think of the award,
I
the
witnessed
eating
that.
challenge?
Of the dust in my eyes, that sucked.
Yeah.
No, the pizza challenge was great.
Smell gas.
I found myself, me too, a little bit. I found myself judging how they were eating the pizza because I'm from New York.
Right.
So instantly inside of me, I was like, fold the fucking slice. Like I instantly was like, I'm like, fold the goddamn slice. You got to do the fold, and I was
Fold,
trying
fold.
to, yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to fold it and then shove it down and just, But that was my New York coming out a little bit. But no, it was amazing. I loved it. That's This whole event is amazing. And like I said, all these booths, the one thing they offer that a lot of hot sauce companies don't offer is actual flavor.
Right.
Like I'm tasting things that have like cinnamon infused, as if they're like Moroccan flavors.
Which
and you
is wild.
Yeah,
Greek is cinnamon too.
Yeah, exactly. There's a Dijon spicy honey mustard that I got that I'm going to bring home. There's blueberry sauces all over the place here. Dijon
Butterfly
is Big Rich.
Big Rich.
So Big Rich has a really, really good Dijon honey mustard.
I got to go try
like
it.
spicy Dijon honey mustard. That's really, really
damn
good.
it, Chris.
Like, dude, run through their whole lineup. It's insane.
What's Big Rich?
Big Rich right there.
You
Big Rich.
didn't,
It's
you
sauces
didn't
and
plow through
marinades.
Big Rich?
Oh, dude.
Phil?
The blue
We've
one?
all had a time when we plowed through a Big Rich. Trust me.
Yeah, the blue one. Fire up your debit card.
They need a taller thing. I can't see it.
Thank you.
I know.
I appreciate that.
Well, Rich is big. It just looks like it's small.
I'm glad they're good then. That's awesome.
No, it's great. And
This is cool.
Whitehouse, obviously, with the table sauce. I was telling them, aside from your Chipotle, the cherry pepper hot sauce from Whitehouse.
Did you try table sauce at all? Or
Yeah,
no?
dude, they gave me the table sauce, they gave me the cherry hot sauce, cherry pepper hot sauce, and they gave me the
Cherry pepper and savory are my two.
You'll find very few people in this world that have a mind like Johnny there. Young Johnny.
Yeah.
He is the
wait
mind.
Till the yuzu comes out, or
Yeah.
the what are the Amarillo?
Oh my God, he had us try the sample of
Amarillo.
that.
Amarillo.
The Amarillo and the yuzu he had us try.
That was
Oh
bomb.
my.
Dude, I really appreciate you coming. Appreciate
No,
you
yeah, of
judging. I appreciate you actually having to be a part of this, like to check out the present.
Having to. You have to.
I told him he has to. I said, if you judge, you got to come.
No, yeah.
I did. I told
And
him.
that's
he has
why.
to come.
And if I didn't have that catering job yesterday, then I absolutely 100% would have been here. But
That's okay.
I
You're
couldn't
here
miss
now.
this. That's why I couldn't miss it. This
I
was
honestly
just,
thought like something bad happened to you.
No, that's why I was like, oh, Phil must not know that I'm catering.
Yeah,
Phil came
I
up to me
don't.
yesterday. He goes, did you hear from Chris? I said, no. He goes, can you text him?
Like every like 10 minutes, like, did you fucking call him?
Yeah.
Did you call Chris?
Did you call him? Like, is he okay?
Yeah, no, that's why
Then you texted back. So yeah.
Next year, we got to probably have you do the judging again, but I do want to have you do Philly.
Nice.
And behind the scenes, Tabletop Trio, thanks again.
Shout out to 47 that just fell.
Yep. And Phil, dude, you're the boy. You're my boy. You're the man.
I'm a boy.
You're my boy. Boy.